Hello everyone, I'm Leena. Welcome to my channel. Today I will discuss about Rahu and Ketu in astrology, and I will explain the working of Rahu and Ketu through KP method. While analyzing Rahu and Ketu, you need to study at a deeper level as these shadow planets cannot be understood easily. Now we see that in KP script, Rahu and Ketu they display maximum significators. So I will explain how Rahu and Ketu work, how the significators are formed, and how the linked planets work in the fructification of any event. So let's begin. Let's start with Rahu. Whenever you have to understand what kind of results Rahu will give in the coming Mahadasha or Antardasha, you just have to follow these steps. First step, you should know the basic traits of Rahu, like it does not have a body, so it behaves in a weird manner, strange, mysterious, and its way of working is scary. It creates discontentment, creates confusion, so it can cheat and lie to attain things. Now, these are the main traits. So then you will check Rahu's position. First step is to check the basic traits. See, Rahu will behave in this manner. Then check Rahu's position in the horoscope, in Bhav Chalit chart, because we are talking about KP astrology. So check Rahu's position in Bhav Chalit chart. Like here in this horoscope, it is in 10th house. It means you will encounter Rahu attributes like confusion, insecurity, unorthodoxy in work area, because this is 10th house. So then come to sign lord, because the sign lord decides the direction of the karma where you will exhaust energy. Like here it is Venus and it is in 12th house. So in expenditure, the karma is saying that the energy will be exhausted in beauty, luxury, and spendings, lot of expenses, and in foreign country. So two houses are most important: Rahu's position and sign lord position in Bhavchalit chart. Here is the main attention of this person, because Rahu states attention. So the main attention of this person is in these two houses. And then remember that Rahu works like Saturn. It does not give without efforts or without creating some chaos. These are basic traits linked with Rahu. Now, how to make Rahu's script? Like here we see in this horoscope, Rahu's script is here 3, 5, 8, 10, 12. First of all, you will note down Rahu's position in Bhavchalit chart, 10th house. Okay. Then check sign lord Venus. So Venus is saying 3, 10, and 12. So we will see in Bhavchalit, position is in 12th house. So we have 3, 10, 12 along with Venus. Then see which planet is aspecting Rahu. See, aspects will be checked in Lagna chart. So here we see Jupiter is aspecting Rahu. So we will add Jupiter houses as well. This is 5, 8, and then third house. So again we have 3, 5, 8 with Jupiter. So this makes Rahu script like 3, 5, 8, 10, 12. Position is seen in the Bhavchalit chart. Aspects and conjunction are seen in the Lagna chart, because in KP astrology we follow the Placidus system where houses are not of equal size. We see the Bhavchalit chart to get the exact position of any planet. Now in this horoscope, Rahu is 2nd house cusp sublord and even 10th house cusp sublord. So if you have to tell about career and finance, you will see Rahu's script. Rahu will work in the 10th house or in a career as per its own traits, plus Jupiter and Venus. This is the add-on, because this script is made with Jupiter and Venus. because Rahu takes the color of the planets linked with it. And now we have Rahu linked with Jupiter and Venus in this horoscope. So like as I discussed, Jupiter 358 and Venus 3, 10, 12. Now in KP astrology, if a planet is a self-significator, it gives results of star lord also. Else the star lord gives the main results. So in this case, Rahu is self-significator. So the entire script, this 3, 5, 8, 10, 12 will be added to the star lord. Here the star lord is Mars. So that is 4, 9, 11. See, while analyzing Rahu, keep in mind that Rahu has a color of Venus and Jupiter in this horoscope. So when we see Rahu giving this 3, 5, 8, 10, 12, just see to it that here foreign element is linked with 10th house. And wealth and prosperity is also linked. Because Jupiter, it represents your luck, your fortune. So here we see Jupiter. This is the Karaka of growth, expansion, high knowledge. So in profession, they take managerial post. They don't do labor or machine work. Jupiter is Guru. So at a senior position, one who gives instruction to his team, because we are talking about career. And one who gives instructions or give guidance and people listen to him. Then see Venus. Venus is a karak of wealth. Okay? Because Venus is linked here. We see 10th house there. So Venus is also there. So Venus is a karaka of wealth, beauty, luxury. It gives career options related to arts and creativity. And then Venus governs the industry of fashion, textiles, and jewelry, and even finance institutions. So you have to add all these points. The Jupiter features plus Venus features in this Rahu script. Now, how to analyze Rahu in Mahadasha or Antardasha? So let's read Rahu script. Now as per KP rules, star lord gives the main results, and here we see Rahu script, this 3, 5, 8, 10, and Mars is showing 4, 9, 11. So here the 4th, 10th and 11th, these results will be experienced mainly. Because when Rahu is active, that means look at this script. Because as I said, Rahu's script will be added at star lord. So now in Rahu timeline, you will read Mars plus this script. So this is the script that will be working. Now here we see sale and purchase of property. In addition, sublord Saturn, this also supports gains and property. This is investment in property. So Rahu is a source in this script. This is source. This is the involvement of the event, and then this is the main outcome. Now see, Venus is linked with luxury and beauty. So we will add 3, 10, 12. 12 also will be added over here. So 3 is presentation, agreement, sales, contract, and 12th house is foreign country. It shows investment, 12th house is investment and foreign country. So in this timeline, this person can invest in foreign country. He can have work related to contracts or some presentations, or in sales department he can do work, or in finance also. Second house is also shown here. See, here we are reading about 10th house script. If one is working, then we will look at 6th house script also. So the career is showing these combinations. And see, Jupiter is divine grace, high moral values, and prosperity is linked in the script. When you will read Rahu, you will add Venus significations plus Jupiter signification also. And see, Jupiter is here involved and it is showing 8th house. And 8th house, it states some underground work like factory or manufacturing unit is expected in work. Then 5th house is involved. This is creative element, intelligence. So this way you can check Rahu in your horoscope and see the linked planets. Because Rahu can be analyzed more accurately if you make the best use of the linked planet significance. Now let's understand Ketu in KP Astrology. Ketu's position in the horoscope states that house where we have special skills that we have mastered in past life. So there is a sense of detachment and dissatisfaction also linked there. Like Rahu shows strong attachment to the connected house, and Ketu separates you from that house because it wants you to associate with higher goals and realize the truth of life. And this surrender, no desire, and sacrifice, this doesn't come easily. It makes one go through a painful separation. So, this is a basic trait linked with Ketu. Now, how to make Ketu script? So, again, check Ketu's position. Again, in Bhavchalit, that is 4th house. Check sign lord. Here we see Mars. So, write down Mars 4, 9, and 11. Okay, here. Then planets conjunct. So we see planet conjunct is with Ketu, Jupiter is conjunct because conjunction and aspect will be seen in the Lagna chart. So again 3, 5, 8 will be added. So now we have 3, 5, 8 of Jupiter and 4, 9, 11 given by Mars. This way Ketu script will be created. Now here Ketu is linked with Jupiter and Mars. So these two planets trait will be added in Ketu's timeline. These two planets' main significations will be added. So what Ketu does when it is in 4th house? Now regarding Ketu, remember that wherever Ketu is posited in the horoscope, separation, detachment, depression will prevail in that area. Now it depends what other planets are linked to Ketu to understand the dissatisfaction factor, because this will vary in each chart. 10 people can have Ketu in 4th house, but the dissatisfaction factor will be different. If you have Ketu in 4th house, then you can either separate from house or your mother. This can be physical or emotional. As Ketu has already experienced this home domain, now he has no wish for comfort at home. Even if he gets this, even if one gets everything, then also Ketu will give a taste of discontent. So if Ketu is active, firstly one will experience dissatisfaction. And Ketu will work in 4th house as per its own traits, plus, like I said, Jupiter and Mars in this case study. Because Ketu will take the color of planets linked with it. The sign determines the real talent of Ketu. Here in this case, Mars will determine. Like this you can check. So we have Ketu linked with Jupiter and Mars. Jupiter has 3, 5, 8. Mars has 4, 9, 11. Position will be checked in Bhavchalit. Now how to analyze Ketu's Dasha period? See, the initial time will have the Ketu effect, which includes such an attitude that makes one reject the material world. So a sense of detachment and separation can be encountered. Now in the above script, we see Ketu has become source of the star lord's Mercury to 11. So here money can be made through property, foreign country, and even marketing. Here you have to use Ketu script because Ketu is source here. And if you have to analyze the Dasha time, you will see Ketu as a source. Finance will be made through contracts and sales agreement, then property, and that 8th house. 8th house is involved here. So again, like underground stuff, hidden element is here, like mining and coal. While analyzing Ketu, we can make the best use of Mars, which signifies land and property. Because remember, when you are reading Ketu as a source, add Mars also. So Mars signifies land and property, specifically. Jupiter, because you are understanding Ketu is a source. So Jupiter, which signifies fate and prosperity. So in this Ketu script, Saturn at sublord is also supporting the finance and self plus gains house. So we can see 2, 6, 11 combination is made in this Ketu script. But the source is Jupiter and Mars. Ketu has taken the color of Jupiter and Mars. Now when a headless planet gets linked with Jupiter, here you are looking at Ketu, but Jupiter is also there, the fortune giver. So when Jupiter is linked with Ketu, it makes one carefree, very light-hearted in terms of finances. Because Ketu has no head, it just follows his inner intuition, pure spirit. And Mars link with Ketu states technical knowledge, in-depth analysis related to land and buildings. So in Ketu Dasha, this person can face separation, so related to 4th house, and Mars significations like homeland, mother, and even brother. So this way I have explained how you can see Rahu and Ketu in KP Astrology to understand any life event. The linked planets add own significance to Rahu Ketu results. And all these together will decode the secret of Rahu and Ketu. I have written a blog as well on this topic, so those who are interested in reading, they can go through the blog and apply on charts. That is the only way to understand this technique. Thanks for watching. Have a great life.